Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another new video where we've got the stupid Canada flag glasses on, which can only mean one thing: CFL football time. Got the new release, at least last Wednesday it came out, same time as Ultimate it came out, Ultimate Hockey, so I've bought that instead to review. Half wasted my money on that stuff, not the best set anyway, so hopefully we have more fun with this stuff. But here we are, we've got the 2023 edition of CFL football. I always open at least one of these. I've opened a few on the channel. I don't see it a ton on YouTube, so always like being one of the guys to take a look at it, being a hardcore Canadian. Got my unlucky Rider green on. God, they were terrible this weekend, but we won't talk about that. New format this year. Switched to a 8 packs, 12 cards per pack format. 8 cards per pack last year, I think. So they've lowered the card count in here from 128 to 96. So you're getting a few less cards. Still getting the nice 3 hits per box, which is sweet. They used to be 2 hits for a long time in the CFL stuff. So nice. Most likely going to be an autograph, 2 relics. I believe you can pull 2 autos. Sometimes, but it's more likely what it will be is a base auto, a relic auto. If it's going to be another auto, it'll be on the relic, and then another sort of like base relic jersey card. But yeah, nice to see this stuff come out during the actual season this year. Last year it came out in the spring. 2022 came out in the springtime of this year after the season was over. So one thing that does kind of suck looking through the checklist of this is some of the players, even though it's 2023, they've got their 2022 teams. Like Levi Mitchell, not in Calgary anymore. He's a Stampeder in here. McLeod Bethel Thompson's not even in the league anymore. He's still on the Argos and stuff like that. And some of the best players this year, like Trey Ford, Chad Kelly, aren't even in this at all. You got to wait for next year. So this is the way it kind of works with CFL. You know, small set. They're sometimes a little bit behind. So if you're looking for autographs of those guys, you got to wait till 2024. But that's okay. So it is a 100 card base set. So you know, for the most part, that's a small base set. So most of the guys are gonna be decent name players, which is always nice. The design this year, it's they've done this before. It looks like the flagship hockey stuff does, which is kind of cool. So give you an idea of what flagship looks like as a football product. So if Upper Deck had like an NFL license, they can make a flagship football card set that looks like this. But there's always parallels of the base this year. The golds are 3 in every 4 packs. You get a lot of golds. They used to be the numbered to 50, I think. Or number 200, I can't remember, but now they're just non-numbered, sort of the normal insert. And then there's exclusives numbered to 100, high gloss numbered to 10, and black numbered to 1 of 1. This year there is a different insert set called the CFL Greatness insert, so there's parallels with those ones as well. Basically, the league's top players with vivid action imagery is what Cardboard Connection says. But anyway, the golds of those are 1 in 4, blues are numbered to 299, exclusives 100, high gloss to 10, and black 1 of 1s of those. So new parallels. So every year they seem to have like some parallel they sort of sneak in there that sort of differs year to year. So that's what this year's is. For the autographs, they're mostly base autographs of rate of 1 to 4 packs. So that's why you're guaranteed at least one of them. Sticker autos, they get the set out fairly quickly, limited production time, so it's just sticker autos. But it'd be nice if the patch cards were on card autos, but got to stick with the band-aids. So UD game jerseys are now gone. Now they're CFL Greatness relics. Greatness jersey cards, which are 1 in 12 packs. Jumbo jerseys are 1 in 60. Patches numbered to 35, and patch autos numbered to 10. Last year, I believe there were patch autos numbered to 25, I think, so they're a little harder to hit this year, a little lower numbered. And then, of course, the logo patch series 1s are back as well. I don't know if there's 1 of 1s, 1 of 2. They don't seem to be numbered from what I can see. Maybe they're numbered. Hopefully we'll pull it and we'll find out. But that's about it. That's pretty much what you're going to find in here. Like I said, 12 cards per pack, 8 packs per box, or 20 box cases with 2 inners. And the box break average for this stuff is 3 hits, either an autograph, auto relic, and or relic. 5 numbered cards, 8 base and or CFL Greatness gold parallels. So you can see pretty small odds. I mean, something like Ultimate would be like this much of the box. There's so much stuff in there. This is a far more simpler. It's always sort of a little easier to understand what you're going to get out of a set like CFL, which I kind of like. There we go. So we'll get into it and pull some Rider content. Hopefully, I guess. I don't know. So frustratingly bad this year. Maybe I don't want to. Realistically, big quarterback's always nice. Offensive players. My LCS buddy at the LCS was saying the other box of this only got 2 boxes in, so it's not like super highly printed stuff. Pretty small print runs. The other box of this stuff, the open for loose packs, and the first pack that one guy pulled out had the autograph, which was the Riders running back Morrow, one of the bright spots for the Riders on that autograph. So he gave me that's the box he should have given me, but I digress. So smaller box this year. Oh well, there you go. 1 of 1 logo patch cards. I thought they'd do 1 of 1s. They usually are. So pack number 1. So 12 cards per pack instead of 8. So we're gonna get a few more in here. Base card. And one thing the paper stock they always use is a little flat. It's kind of interesting compared to see, like, because obviously the flagship hockey stuff is much more glossy, so it's like what the flagship hockey card would look like in like an O-Peachy finish almost. And you do usually get a couple of little blurb about the player, a couple of years of stats, normal stuff there. So good looking cards. This year's flagship design is a decent looking design, not too bad. So kickers apparently. Brandon Banks, good card to have. All right, so our first CFL Greatness card here. So there you go, Jeremiah Masoli, so quarterback. I think he's playing Crum's our quarterback this year. I don't think Masoli's really played very much. I don't know if he's hurt or if he's just not playing, but from Ottawa's quarterback. So there's the greatness insert. So nothing special. It's just like a standard insert this year. Here's your. This will be okay. So we got a bunch more inserts in here, being that it's 12 cards, right? So here's Boris Bede, auto out of his from last year's stuff, 2 years ago maybe. Anyways, there's the. That'll be the gold parallel, and then our exclusives number to 100, Tim White, wide receiver for the Ticats. Decent one there. We pull lots of exclusives. Checklist there. You got McLeod Bethel Thompson again. He went to the USFL or whatever the hell it's called, and then realized he didn't like it and said he regretted it. So yeah, whatever. Maybe he hasn't come back anyway. Him and Rhymes. But go back and watch my last box of 2022 was a crazy box. Like every pack had an exclusive in it. It was weird. Definitely not how it's supposed to be. All right, Tavares Daniels, Ryder, Larry Dean, Beat again. And again, like I don't even know if a lot of these guys aren't necessarily on the team. The checklists are kind of outdated, which sucks. But so you got CFL greatness there of Jameer Thurman, linebacker for the Stamps. Then you got Rene Paradis, one of the best kickers. One of the best kickers you'll see. There it is, and there's a good card to pull. So speaking of Chad Kelly, there he is. So I didn't see him on the checklist. They must have snuck him in there. That's probably one of the best exclusives you can hit because he's just signed one of the biggest. Well, he signed the biggest contract in. I don't know if it's CFL history. I'm assuming it is. I have to take my glasses off. I can't see crap with these things on. Yo, flip it over. I'm a dummy. I was looking at it upside down. 67 of 100 there. So, but that's about the best exclusives you can probably get this year. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. So, I mean, 2 quarterbacks in the exclusives. So, we're doing okay there. And then, so I should point out, my brain just fired there that, so yeah, so CFL greatness, parallel, exclusives, and then the regular exclusives. That's right. 2 different sets to chase. I'll have to double check on the checklist. I'll put on the screen if I'm just stupid and if Chad Kelly's on the checklist and I just completely missed it when I searched for his name. Guess we'll find out. So, quarterback content. So, CFL greatness of Rene Paradis. So, gold Rene Paradis last time, and then CFL greatness of Rene Paradis. So, we got Kamara Jordan on the, and apparently we're just going to be hitting exclusives like crazy. So, there's Reggie Beggleton. So, good wide receiver for the, one of the better wide receivers for the Stampeders, 5 of 100. Not a big Stamps fan as a Rider fan, but I seem to pull a ton of Stamps cards. I pull good Stamp cards. I don't know why. It just is what it is. I think Upper Deck somehow knows and they like to spite me. But anyway, that's also a good card. Really good running back, Big Hill, another legend. I love this stuff. It's so much fun. If you have any interest in the CFL and any interest in sports cards, it's fun to open it. I'm having more fun for $120 than I did pulling the Ultimate or opening up Ultimate. I think. This is not good. Mayer, current quarterback for the Stamps. Butler, we got Lewis Ward. So our CFL greatness is of Tim White. Another Tim White card there in the greatness. Steve Dunbar Jr. on the gold. And another CFL greatness. The blue. All right. So there's a blue of Adam Big Hill to 299. Hate color match. Winnipeg Blue Bombers blue. I also hate the Bombers being a Rider fan. And speaking of outdated things, there's Fajardo. He's now the Montreal Alouettes quarterback. We swapped quarterbacks last year. So some of the stuff's a little outdated. That's all right. Should point out that this one has a nice glossy finish to it. So the base cards are like a matte finish and Big Hill there. And so far, quality control looks on point. Cards all look like they're in really good shape. These are always printed in Canada. I don't know which printer they use, but they always do a good job. They're almost always a really nice card. So another numbered card. So you pull a ton of numbered cards. Hits. I like it. It's one of my favorite sets. Helps that I'm a CFL fan, but it's fun to open a set that you get a lot of stuff out of. Even if the secondary market is always a little suspect. So we got another glossy card here. So some kind of an exclusive or something. Yeah, the secondary market kind of rough on this stuff, but yeah, believe it. Mitchell now Hamilton. Some of these other guys probably don't play anymore, but I don't know them enough. So you got Dominic Rhymes there. CFL greatness. That's fair. He's very, very good. Then we got Tavares Daniels. Pulled a patch of him. Just sold it finally here a little while ago. And then we got, oh, right, Keen LaFrance. Hey, we'll take a Rider auto. So that's interesting that it's a Rider auto. Just based on the fact that, Morrow's kind of the running back this year, but 2 things are funny about this. One is that I mentioned Morrow got pulled out of the other box. So the 2 boxes that they actually got in my LCS both had Rough Riders autographs in them, which is kind of amazing. And both running backs. So there's LaFrance. I think I haven't pulled a Rough Rider auto out of the regular base stuff. They do have CFL SP game used, which I believe 2023 is coming out eventually, like in a few months. Everything's signed in there, and I have some Riders signatures from that. But checklist there, Lewis and Derek Dennis, Eugene Lewis. Yes, this would be my first flagship, if you want to call it that, CFL auto. Perkins, Stanley Bryant, there's Paradis again. He's in here a lot. He's definitely a future Hall of Famer kicker. And then we got CFL greatness. We got Curley Gittins Jr., very good wide receiver for Toronto, probably the best one. Stanley Bryant on the gold. And all right, so Jake Ceresna. So 2 autos. So okay, so there we go. So now we know that you can get 2 autos and a relic, so you might get a couple autos. So nice auto for Jake Ceresna there. Like I said, they're always stickers. Decent defensive lineman there. Again, never a quarterback or anything like that. Or you always want to get the quarterbacks, the offensive players. So some D-line love with Ceresna. And then there's the base of LaFrance. So like I said, it's a base auto. Pulled. All right, so one more relic to pull, which I'm assuming is not an autograph, but it very well could be. We got our first damaged cards here. These ones are at the bottom of the box, and the corner's a little bit dinged there on two of the cards, but the cards in the middle that matter seem to be okay, so that's right. Thurman, Corte. So our greatness is James Butler, and another greatness. So we got two greatnesses in here of Cody Fajardo. And, so jersey card of Adam Bighill. So there's our third hit. So behind the CFL greatness, again, not on the Riders anymore. Two greatness cards and not a gold on that one. So there's Adam Bighill there. And this stuff is all game one, which is cool. It's an official CFL game, so that's neat. Bighill's obviously a legendary linebacker for Winnipeg. He's been there forever, and he's very good. So standard jersey swatch there. So two autos and the jersey swatch. So I assume our next card will just be probably a numbered card in there, I think. I will suspect it'd be another numbered card here. Trevor Harrison. There's our quarterback now, except he's hurt. So Dolagala's been playing, but that should be in a Riders uniform next year, I guess. So there we go. CFL greatness of Taylor Cornelius, who has lost his job to Trey Ford, who will be the guy we're looking for next year. Definitely looking for Trey Ford's cards in next year's set. And then Larry Dean, and yeah, another numbered card. Cool. So hey, Trevor Harris. Well, there you go. Trevor Harris on the blue to 299. So technically some more Rider content. So nice Rider box, I guess. Even though he's technically not on the wrong team in the jersey there, but yeah, we'll take it. Numbered card of a PC guy, All right, so overall, I'd say I'm happy with that box. Decent cards come out of it, good exclusives, decent autos, okay autos. If I'm honest, it's fun to hit a Rider. But did I get my $120 back? Probably not. But you go into this kind of a product expecting that. You go into any sports card box these days, if you're gonna have 50% of your value back, you're happy, right? So our golds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. So nothing. These are just so they're so common, they're never really gonna be worth anything anyway. But decent names on there. CFL greatness cards, which are new for this year. Kind of all horizontal by the look of it. So, Fajardo, boo. Although I don't hate him. He kind of got run out of town, railroaded out of town, which it wasn't his fault that they weren't good last year. So quarterback in there, which is nice. So not numbered, but so having the chance at another set of numbered cards is kind of nice. So actually, this card here, the Chad Kelly exclusives out of 100 is probably the best card in here, realistically. So one of the best quarterbacks, highest player in the CFL, an exclusive of him. We'll take that. So there's a Big Hill. I guess I can pair up my Big Hill cards there. So color match on the 299 and the jersey swatch, a lot of blue. And to hit the Riders, hit a numbered card of a Rider quarterback, even though he's supposed to be coming back here. I think he's hurt, but he's supposed to be coming back. And then Eggleton and Tim White. So 4 numbered cards is nice. 3 exclusives is nice. It's not as insane as my last box was, but still, you're getting a lot of numbered cards. And then 2 autos. So now we know that you're probably going to be 1 auto for sure, just based on how they fall, and then potentially another auto. And relic or 2 relics, going to be something like that. But no relic auto, no patch auto, which would have been nice, but the exclusives kind of make up for it. So overall, always a fun product. I always have a blast opening it. Probably open up another box, whether I put it on the channel or not, who knows. Make sure you're like the video, subscribe for more football, CFL always. I'll be doing the SP Game Use stuff when it comes out. I think it's like in October, November, or something like that. It's not that far off, a couple months, but you should get 2 boxes of that. We'll try for that. And thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.